Hi guys, it's me again. One of the questions that I get a lot is what kind of pack I use and how big of a pack to get. Now the pack that I use is the Osprey Kite 36. This is what it looks like, and it is a women's pack. I use this for the entire 1,000 miles. It's a little bit dirty, but it is still fully functional and really comfortable. Now the difference between the women's and the men's pack is the shape of the straps and the level of padding, and the frame size too is a little bit smaller. I believe this is a women's small medium, so it's a pretty small pack. It's the 36 means it's only 36 liters, which most people would say, oh my gosh, that's really, really small for a long-term backpacking trip like the Appalachian Trail. But it actually works out to be the perfect size pack because it's not too big, and it also makes it so that I can't carry too much weight. I really like this pack because it has a top pocket here. It has a mesh pocket on the inside, a pocket here, and then it also has a side zipper right here. So when your pack is totally full, you can just open the side and reach in to get, if you have something towards the bottom and you don't want to unpack everything. That's a really nice feature that a lot of packs don't have, and one of the reasons why I picked this pack. Now, a lot of people ask how I fit everything in this pack because it's so small. I have no problem doing so because I use a system of stuff sacks to make everything fit. Now I usually put my sleeping bag down here in this bottom compartment, and then I strap my sleeping pad onto the back, and I'll show you how I do that right now. So I have my sleeping bag started in its stuff sack. So what I do is I push everything down really hard, and this is a small stuff sack, by the way. This is the Sea to Summit event, and it's waterproof. This hasn't torn. It's really strong, heavy duty material, but it's not too heavy either, and it has kept my sleeping bag dry through the rainiest summer I have ever seen. So what I do is I try to push all the air out, and I lift it up again and give it another really good push. You want to squeeze as much air out as you possibly can. And I do this every morning. You roll it, clip it, and then the nice thing about this one too is after you clip everything down and roll everything down, you put the top on, and then you can cinch it even tighter. So you just pull the opposite straps to do that. And it will fit in the bottom of my pack no problem because I can get it to be pretty small. And my clothes go in the exact same bag, but a little bit smaller because really don't need that many changes of clothes. And I'll talk about that in another video too, because people often ask, you know, how you change your clothes, what do you bring for extra clothes, so that's another thing. So that's how small my sleeping bag is. This is a 15-degree bag too, so it's good for winter hiking also. So once I have my bag in its stuff sack, I unzip the bottom compartment of my pack, and it should squeeze in there nicely. Yeah. So I've never had a problem with my bag being wet, even though it's in the bottom of my pack, and it rained almost every day last summer. So after I have my sleeping bag in there, I take my sleeping pad, which is already rolled up in a waterproof dry bag, and I strap it to the back. Now, what I had a problem with when I first started doing this is my sleeping pad falling off of the bottom. So I've just learned to cross the straps, and for whatever reason, that works a lot better for keeping the pad on. And then I just tighten it down as much as it can go. And I've never had a problem with this damaging my sleeping pad or my sleeping bag either, so that's not a concern that I have. So that's the bottom of my pack. And then on the inside, I can even tighten it further because there are some handy little straps on the inside of my pack to tighten everything down. So once everything is really secure, there's still, I don't know if you can see it, but there's still a ton of room in my pack still. So I will be able to fit my clothes, and this is a bag of winter clothes. I don't normally have that many extra clothes. My tent and all of my food should fit in there just fine. Thanks for watching.